Welcome back. I'm visiting Cowboy Corner today to do the reading from here. Today's book is another favorite by Robert Munsch, same gentleman that did Stephanie's Ponytail. This one's called Show and Tell. And you might have had show and tell in class at some point, so I think you'll understand the storyline here. So, Benjamin wanted to take something really neat to school for show and tell. So he decided to take his new baby sister. He went upstairs, picked her up, put her in his knapsack, and walked off to school. In Canada, where Robert Munsch is from, a knapsack is what you call a backpack. Baby's in the backpack, they're going to school. But when Ben sat down, his baby sister finally woke up. She was not happy inside the knapsack, and started to cry. Wah, 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 wah. The teacher looked at him and said, Benjamin, stop making that noise. Ben said, that's not me. It's my baby sister. She's in my knapsack. I brought her for show and tell. Yikes, said the teacher. You can't keep a baby in a knapsack. She grabbed Ben's knapsack and opened it up. The baby looked at the teacher and said, you can do it with me 5 times. Wah, 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 wah. Don't worry, said the teacher. I know how to take care of babies. She picked it up and rocked it back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Unfortunately, the teacher was not the baby's mother, and she didn't rock it quite right. So the baby cried even louder. Wah, 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 wah. Oh my goodness. Guess who came in next? The principal. The principal came running in. He looked at the teacher and he said, stop making that noise. The teacher said, it's not me. It's Sharon, Ben's baby sister. He brought her for show and tell, and she won't be quiet. The principal said, don't worry. I know how to make kids quiet. He picked up the baby and yelled, hey you, be quiet. But the baby did not like that at all, and she screamed even louder. Wah, 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 wah. The principal said, what's the matter with this baby? It must be sick. You think the baby's sick? Just then, a doctor came in with a big black bag. She looked in the baby's eyes, and she looked in the baby's ears. She even looked in the baby's mouth and said, don't worry. I know what to do. This baby needs a needle. The doctor opened her bag and got out a short needle and said, nah, too small, and threw it over her shoulder. Then the doctor opened up the bag wider and got out a really long needle. Nah, too small, plink, and threw it over her shoulder. The doctor reached into the bag and pulled out an enormous needle and said, yeah, just right. When the baby saw the enormous needle, it yelled as loudly as it could, wah, 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 wah. I think I'd be yelling too if I saw a big needle come out of a doctor's bag. Ben said, what's the matter with this school? Nobody knows what to do with a baby? He ran down to the principal's office and called his mother on the phone. He said, help, help, help. You have to come to school right away, Mom. The mother said,
Ben, your little sister is lost. I can't come to school. I have to find her.
She's not lost, Ben said. I took her to school in my knapsack. Oh no, yelled his mother. She ran down the street to the school. The principal and the teacher and the doctor were all standing around the baby, and the baby was yelling as loud as possible. Wah! 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 Oh my goodness, Mom looks like she's worried. Mother picked up the baby and rocked it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the baby said, hi, and went right to sleep. Everybody was watching Mom rock the baby. Oh, thank you, said the principal. That baby was making so much noise, it was making me feel sick. Sick? Said the doctor. Sick? Did that man say he was sick? He must need a needle. So the doctor reached into her bag and pulled out a short needle. And what did she say? Nah, too small. Blink. The doctor opened her bag and pulled out a longer needle. And she said, exactly, nah, too small, blink. The doctor reached into her bag and got out an enormous needle. Ah, just right. The principal looked at the needle and said, wah, 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 and ran out the door. Oh my goodness. Now, said the mother, it's time to take this baby home. Right, said Ben, you can use my knapsack. What a good idea, said Mother. Wait a minute. Ben's the one in the knapsack. Oh, maybe Mom's trying to teach him a lesson. Ben and his mother put the baby to bed. She went to sleep and didn't cry even once. Ben went back to school carrying some strange things for show and tell. And he wasn't out of place at all. I wonder what that means. Oh my. Can you see what all the kids have brought to school for show and tell? Now, if you know Robert Munsch, the characters that we see over here, the kids in his class, they're all characters from other books. Like there's Thomas from the Thomas and the Snowsuit, and we have from the Paper Bag Princess and 50 Below Zero. Lots of different characters from his books. So, the book was Show and Tell, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Hope you enjoyed it.